Oh, oh, that was such a cool catch. It's a big one. Got him. Nice. Oh, yes. It's a good one. I watched him eat it just like that other one came right out of that shade.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Welcome back to another episode of Kicking Their Bass TV. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, also hit the like button. If you guys have been enjoying the content today, we're actually doing some kayak fishing in this super clear lake. We had a lot of fun out here in the past, and it's been a long time since we've been out here, so we're like, you know what? Let's whip out the kayaks today. It's been a long time. Let's go out to this lake that we haven't been to in a while and try to put a hurting on these fish. It's actually really hot today. The heat index is around 105. We're in the middle of the day right now. The fishing has been really tough. We tried filming this morning and we barely had any bites. So it's gonna be a grinder today, but we're gonna get out there and make it happen, put our heads down, throw a lot of baits, try to catch these fish and just have a good time. So if you guys wanna see some more kayak content like this, let us know, hit the like button. Let me know down below, I'd really appreciate it. But we have 2 bona fides and then we have this Bass Pro kayak right here that we're gonna be putting in. Got my man Connor right here. People? He's gonna be going out with us. This is like one of your first times in like an official kayak too, right?
Yeah, I've never really done kayak fishing, so I think we have a good chance today, and I got Noah with me, so he can show me.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Then we got my man Cody.
Yo, what's up?
Right here. So we're gonna go ahead and put the kayaks in, see if we can catch some fish, and hopefully just load up on some really good ones. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, before we get today's video started, we got to rig up a few rods. So I have my new Kicking Their Bass X Lose combo right here. By the way, if you guys want to be the first to know when that rod drops, go to kickingtheirbass.com. It's going to be a pop-up that says be the first to know. Type in your phone number and you will be notified when they drop because they're going to sell out instantly. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and go do that. And then I have a Mach 2 with a Custom Pro on this bad boy that we're going to be rocking and rolling with. So we're going to go ahead and rig up. I think I'm going to put a Texas rig on that rod and then some sort of moving bait on this. And we're going to cover a lot of water and I think we'll end up catching some good ones. So we have just a weightless EWG right now. So what I'm going to do, I have some weights and hooks in this box. Get one of these bullet weights. It's just a 1/4 ounce. Put her on the line. Take our hook right here, tie her onto here. If you guys are wondering what knot I'm tying, it's a standard old Union knot. My favorite knot. Very strong. Tie her on there. Boom. And the crawl that I'm actually going to put on here is a Summer Crawl Rage Crawl. And this is my favorite color in the old Rage Crawl. This thing gets munched, especially when you're fishing clear water. I just seem to catch a lot of fish on that bad boy. If you guys want to check out any of the baits or rods that I use, I have the discount codes and links right below in the description. You guys can go get you some baits for a cheaper price. But we're going to rig this bad boy up and start covering water with it. That's going to be our first rod right there. A little slow moving bait. For this Custom Pro on a Mach 2, I'm probably going to put on like a jerk bait, to be quite fair with y'all. I might be able to get a few on a jerk. Might put me on a trap. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I might just go with the jerk bait from the start. Caught some good ones here in the past on it. So this is the little jerk bait I'm going to put on. Just a little natural color. A little bit of purple on top. Green on the body with white. It's one of my favorite colors in the jerk bait. But we're going to tie this bad boy on. And I wish the wind was whipping a little bit today. 1, it would make it a lot less hot, and 2, I just think it would help those fish bite and position them a little better, especially for this jerk bait. But you know, we're gonna give it a shot and see if we can catch some. I know the last time I came out here I got on a ridiculous jerk bait bite, but we'll find out today. We might have to slow down for these bass, but we're just gonna have some fun with it, try to hunt down these fish and try to have a good time. You guys know when it gets so hot, you know, especially 100-degree days like this, it can get really tough and be hard to catch fish, but we're just gonna put our heads down today and we're gonna catch them. I ain't got a doubt about it. I'm not taking no for an answer. We're gonna have a good attitude about it and just go at it. So let's go ahead and start casting around and try to catch a big fish. Got our man Connor right over there. I think he's just working the main grass edge with a Texas rig, which is a pretty good plan with how today the sun's very high. Those fish should be up in that grass. I really wish I had a punching rig because we could tear them up on it today. The last time we went out, I actually caught them on a punch rig really good too. Thing is, when that sun is beaming down on them like today, they get way up in that grass, and it can gotta be hard to get that Texas rig where it needs to be. So that punch rig's good, but then again, that's really hard to fish on the yak, so I ain't too stressed about it. All right, so we're gonna start right here on this little grassy point. Start off with this Texas rig. Kind of flip and cast on the edge, and I think we might be able to get on a few good fish right off the rip. If they're on this edge, good. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they're not too far up in that grass to where this Texas rig's kind of useless, but I know there'd be some on the edge. Well guys, I actually just caught the first fish of the day on a jerkbait. It was such a good dang bite, and I happened to look down and my GoPro overheated and I didn't want to repair the file, so I freaking hate that, but Cody got a drone shot of it, so you guys can see that. We'll roll that right now. But yeah, that was our first fish of the day. It wasn't nothing big, but you know, he slammed that jerkbait. It was a good little bite. And one thing I was talking about, you know, caught a fish down this bank right here. Pretty decent one on a moving bait. And one thing I noticed about this bank versus the bank we were fishing right at the beginning is this bank has a little bit of wind going down it. So when you're fishing a jerkbait, you definitely want to be fishing this thing around wind, at least that'll help out the bite. So it's got a slight little ripple, little breeze pulling in here. Right here on the edge of this grass is a perfect little spot to work this bait. So we should have some more bites. I was working it pretty fast, but I'll jerk the rod out of my hand. It was a cool little catch. Oh, that was such a cool catch. It's a big one. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, dude. Oh, I watched him eat it. Oh, it's a good one. Yes. That is what we've been waiting on all day. It's a pretty good one. He choked it too, guys. I mean, ate it head first. Look at this fish. Yeah, solid like 2.5. Or the head on it's like a 2.5. Body's freaking skinny as can be. Oh man, well there we go guys. Technically our first fish on video, but second fish today. He had that sucker head first. That's what you want, guys. Look at the head on that sucker. That's a 3-pound head and like a 2-pound body. Wow. You gotta love it. Right there on a jerkbait. Man, that's a beautiful fish. You got one? Big one? Connor's got one. Oh dude, you got a big one. Dude, Connor's got a big one. Yo! He came off in the boat?
No, he's still on, but he jumped into the boat.
Look at that. That's a pretty one. Let's go over to Connor and check out his. He looks like he's got one bigger than mine, but man, that's a good fish on a jerkbait. Let's go. That's what we're looking for. Here we go, guys. We had to get something started. I hooked one and then technically a little double up here. We're going to go over to Connor and see his fish. Looks like it's a dang good one. Yeah.
It's not bad, but I just thought it was much bigger than that.
Dude, that one just ate my jerkbait like head first, dude. Like all the way in the back of his throat.
Yeah, I saw you when you first moved.
I like watched him eat it. It was pretty crazy. Look at this. What you got, Connor?
Got an aggressive one. Just throwing it.
My rod. It's gonna break my rod. It's gonna break my rod. Here. All right, look at that, guys. That's a good one, bro.
No, just got one over there, and I was just burning a What am I throwing? Rage crawl. I was burning a rage crawl like a couple feet down. He smoked it. It's aggressive.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let him go here.
That's a good, like, almost 3-pounder.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Both those ones we got. Yours is a lot more filled out than mine. Should be good. There she goes. Nice, dog. That's
Right.
sweet. That's the start, ain't it? Double up on 2 good ones. Let's go,
I was a
baby.
little bit worried over there because I wasn't getting any bites, but Noah was crushing them over here, so I came over and
Made
got
it
a
happen.
decent one. We'll get some more though.
All right. Well, we just got us both 2 good bass. Almost broke my rod in the process, but we're all good. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, dude. I was just focused on your fish.
I was too. I wasn't looking either.
Dude, I'm working this jerkbait like aggressive, dude, and I think that's what's getting him to eat it.
Are you working it fast in there?
Yeah, like that one, I watched him eat it, dude. It's kind of crazy. The ones that I caught were off a little bit. But I know there's a lot in that grass. It's just we don't have a punching rig. If we had a punching rig, dude, I mean, they would be crank. Yeah. They get in that stuff real good. Oh, yes. It's a good one. I watched him eat it just like that other one. Came right out of that shade and slammed it. Oh, it's a good one. Dude. That's bigger than my first one. That's bigger than all of ours we caught today. It's a freaking big boy. Yes. Clear water fishing with the jerk bait. It don't get much better than this, baby. That's a freaking big one. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. Look at that one right there, baby. Look at the head on these suckers. They're just skinny. Yeah, big head on them, skinny body. That's how that first one was I caught on the jerk. The second fish, really. Look at the freaking head on him, though. Either way you see it, that's still a 3-pound fish, but it should be a 4-pounder. The head's so big on these fish, the body's just so skinny. Could tell he was hungry. Look at that beautiful fish. Oh man, you gotta love that, man, especially after a day like today that's very tough. I will say the bites that we're getting are freaking big, man. All 3 of the bites we've had have been big boys. That's a long freaking fish. Only if you were more filled out, buddy, you'd be a 4-pounder. Thank you for biting, man. Gosh, it's a good bass. Let's go. That other one that I caught was the same way. I found some shade on this bank, a little bit of grass, a little bit of trees, and that's where that other big one was too. So maybe that's something we needed to duplicate. If we can find that shade next to the trees and the grass, that's where these big ones are sitting up in there. All right, guys, that's 2 big boys that we got. Connor got him a pretty good one too. Let's see if we can get another one in the shade. Wouldn't that be awesome? Catch one in the same spot, it's even bigger. That would just be the best thing in the world. So cool watching these. I'd say the coolest part about this, like, you know how topwater fishing's so dang cool because you see them come up and eat it. This jerkbait bite right now is very similar because you can just, the water's so clear and you can just see that fish come out and eat it, and it's just like it's so cool. There might be another one down this bank. I'll have to pick up that crawl and throw it a good bit, but if I can catch another one on this jerkbait, I'm going to. I think one just boiled behind me. Yeah, he did. Got him. Nice. Oh, it's another decent one. Got one? He's boiling behind that jerkbait, dude. Finally ate it. That's so cool. We'll say the ones that we're getting today, guys, have been some good fish. This is the smallest one. I want you guys to look at something. Look how dark this fish is. This fish has been living all up in that grass. You know, when those fish get up in something like that, some thick vegetation, they sit up there for a long time, they actually start to turn colors. So if you go fish some heavy, like lily pads or thick grass, and you pull a bass out and he's like a kind of a golden dark look, it's because he's up in that stuff. But look at that one. That's a pretty one. Not a big one, but it's still a nice fish. Yeah, he's super dark, man. He's living up in that grass.
Oh, was he back there?
Yeah, so what happened? I mean, I threw on the edge, but I called him out, you know?
Gosh, he was working around the grass.
Yep. Because he's been living up in there. I mean, that's why he's that color. It's a pretty bass, guys. Fourth one today on the jerkbait. Not bad at all. It's been a little grind, but we're getting it done. Well, guys, we just got off the water, got the truck right there, the boat right here, old kayaks in the garage. And man, we had a good time on the water. We only caught like 5 or 6 fish, but we had some pretty good ones. And it was a fun time. The one thing that we could have done today was punched. If we would have had a punching rig and punched in that thick grass, especially with how hot it was today, I mean, it was like 105, we would have slammed the fish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna show some of the clips from the beginning of the year of us punching, and we're gonna roll some at the end of this video, just because this is what we could have got on if they would have bit really good and we ended up bringing out the punch rig. But thank you guys so much for watching this far in the video. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying it. Let's get to these crazy catches.
There he is. Got a whole bucket of salad with him.
Let's go. Or that's how you want to catch them. I don't even know if I want that weight anymore. That's fun. That's so much fun. Look at that one. That's my first fish today. 3 fish total, right?
Yep.
And that is awesome to catch one punching like that, flipping the edge of this grass. He actually bit me the cast before, and I got him that second time. Let's get him back in the water. Some pretty markings on these fish in this clear water. She just splashed me all over my face. Oh my God, he backlashed my reel. Oh, you see him right there?
Did he come off?
Look, he has my bait. Or no, wait, he's still on. Oh gosh, he's a big one, dude. I thought he was off. That's a 4-pounder. Get him, Chance. That's what we need right there, brother. Get him, boy. He's 3 pounds, not 4. They look big in that clear water. That's a good one, though. Nice. Oh, yeah. That's the ones that we're looking for today. With the punching rig, that's a good fish. This is just a mean looking guy. Gosh. That is a good bass right there. Look at his nose, it's a little messed up. Best fish today so far. Still punching the edge of this grass. That one was actually a little further up in there. It's funny because I leaned back, hooks at him. Next thing you know, I thought he came off and I just had the grass, and I saw him swimming down there and the bait was still in his mouth. So that's a pretty fish right there. Let me see if we can keep on catching some and upgrading.
Yeah, I got him, but it's...
Dude, I'm already getting my workout.
Oh yeah, he's right there. It's a dang good one too. Holy cow.
Look at that. Rage crawl on the back of his mouth. Stuck him good, dude. Whew. I'm telling you, I'm getting a workout early today. I still haven't gone to the gym, but hey, we getting it with these fish. Pulling them out of this slop. It's another little nice one. Nice. Oh. That's a good one too. Dude, that is fat as can be, dog. Look at that fish. That's the fattest fish we caught out of here, dude. Yep. Look at that thing. He ate it right in front of the boat. That's insane, dude. Look at that one right there, guys. I don't know if that's the biggest one, but I can definitely say that's the fattest fish of the day. You look on his tail, you can almost see these black markings on this bass. And it's crazy because we were so close to that patch right there, right in that corner. It had a lot of deep water on it. That fish is over 3 pounds right there. Fat belly, he's chunky. Get him back in the water. That's a football. That's the ones we've been looking for today. He ate that punching rig right in front of us. There she goes.